Back to the phones we go. Jennifer's on the line in Charlotte, North Carolina. Jennifer, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help today?
So my question basically is, should I take a higher salary position, even though I know I won't be as comfortable and it'll be a little bit more stressful and it may be something that I don't like as much so I can get out of debt faster? Or should I stay in my current position, which I'm comfortable with, but it'll take me a little bit longer?
Okay. This is intriguing. I don't remember having this question very often. I'm really excited about this. I got to get some details. What are you making right now in your current job that you really like?
About $47,000.
How much would you make in the new job that would be more stress, less comfortable, not something you really love?
About $55,000.
Mm-hmm. How much, have you run the numbers? How much quicker would you pay off your debt if you took job number 2?
I have not run the numbers.
Got to run the numbers. I can't even answer your question. I can't even give you really good advice. I'm going to give you partial advice.
I was more concerned about, like, if I would, like, my sanity, like, if I would want to put myself through that or just stay comfortable and take my easy pace.
Well, I don't like anybody saying I want to stay comfortable. That's the wrong phrase to tell me on the Ken Coleman Show, right? Because I don't want you comfortable. I want you constantly getting out of your comfort zone, which in some ways you are by paying off debt. But I want you doing work that you really love. And let me just run the numbers for you. I'm not going to break this down super detailed, but we're talking about $47,000 right now in a job that at least you are, during your debt-free journey, you're not stressed out and you're cruising along, which I'm okay with right now. You're talking about $8,000 gross difference. So once they take taxes, you have to run the numbers. How much more are you going to make, and how much faster is that going to help you pay off the debt? How much debt do you have left?
About $50,000.
Yeah. It'll help you. I just don't know that it's going to speed it up that much, because let's just say that 8 gross turns into, I'm making this up because I'm not a tax person, so don't anybody judge me, but I'm giving you the exercise, Jennifer. You got to sit down with your accountant, and you got to get these numbers. But let's say that out of the 8 gross that you take home $5,500 more, right? Over the course of the year. So let's just divide that by 12. So you're looking at somewhere between, $480, somewhere in that range. So that's how much more you're going to have a month. And if you put every nickel of that to the debt, it's not going to speed it up that much more, right? So let's just say round numbers. Let's just say it's $400 a month that you're putting to debt because of the increase in salary. You're looking at $4,800 a year. Now, that's significant. I'm not sneezing at that, okay? But you got to weigh that timeline. So how much quicker do I get paid off with the additional $4,800 a year? And in my mind, is it worth it for this new job where I think I'm going to be stressed out? Because you're already in a situation where you're pretty intense, right?
Yeah.
Do you see the psychological questions I'm asking? Like, I'm running through this thing. Yeah. I'm running through this logically and then psychologically. Because here's the deal. Let's say you take this second job. There's no passion in it. Am I right?
Right.
So, yeah, it advances the ball, I would say, significantly. I think $4,800 a year is significant. So financially, I think it's worth it. But where do you sit after that's done? I'm only okay with this if it's truly not going to make you just totally jacked up and such a change psychologically that you don't feel comfortable and it's really like, it's miserable. Okay? If it's got a misery factor to it, I'm going to say no. If it's not, and it's just tougher, a little different, and it gets you there faster, I'm okay with you taking it, as long as you commit to me that you're going to look for work in your sweet spot after you're done. Or if the goal is to return home, that's fine too. Am I making sense?
Yes, you are. I didn't look at it in that angle, so it helps a lot.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. You can't make a good decision until we've thought through the practical, the logical, and then the psychological, the financial, the emotional, all that stuff. You are a whole person, so you got to look at it holistically. But I think, Jennifer, if you do that exercise you're going to walk away feeling much better. Much better. Okay? So there you go. You know what to do. And folks, I got to tell you this. I want to add this. I'm a part of Ramsey Solutions Network. Dave Ramsey's my mentor. You could call him the executive producer of this show. I get this question all the time. Ken, can I switch jobs? Can I pursue my dream job? Can I make any kind of a job switch when I'm in debt? And the answer is unequivocally yes, you can. You just got to be smart about it, right? What does that mean? Well, then we're not going to have an interruption in income. You're not in a position when you're paying off debt to have an interruption in income. So I'm okay with you making a switch, but we don't make the switch. We don't jump off the cliff. Yee! I'm so brave. Whatever. That's so... I'm so sick of seeing this junk on social media. If you see some talking head on social media going, you just need to be brave and make the jump. You'll figure it out. I did it. I lived in a car for 6 weeks and I figured it out. I'm going to go, you're a moron. You didn't have to live in a car for 6 weeks to step into work you love. That's all romantic and it feels brave and they're all proud of themselves. And I just go, forget it. I don't want to hear that nonsense. There's no reason for you to have an interruption in income and do some crazy leap off of a cliff and just going, I know I'm strong enough, I'll make it. Well, great, you probably are. But why in the world would you invite extra pain and extra anxiety and extra uncertainty when you don't have to? So yes, you can make the switch. And you should. And you should.